Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to a situation in our times that shouldn't be happening. There's a lovely woman that lives here, her name's Pebs, and she has took a woman off the beach who was homeless in a tent, and she's gave up her home for this person, but she cannot even get a decent home herself. The council have rectified the landlord many times to come and do the works on this house, but he won't come here and he won't do the work he's meant to. I don't know how many warnings people need, but now he's going to get a Danny Sloggett video warning. I'm not going to mention his name, but if things don't get fixed, then I might be forced to, or someone else might mention his name. But for now, we're going to keep him anonymous. He is a person that owns a house in Jaywick, and he's got to do some things to the property to bring it up to standard for modern times, for modern livings. We're going to interview Pebs and who she lives with, and she's going to show us some of the things that need doing. And you tell me, in this stone age, is this fair and is this right? No, it's not. And I am Jaywick's voice, and I will not allow people to be treated like this. I will use all of my power and all of my connections to make Pebs' life a better life. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. This is 2018. People shouldn't be living like this. Let's go and interview Pebs. Let's go and see her. Come on. Did you hear that, Pebs?
Yes, I did.
Brilliant. Let me stay in my mode, because otherwise, Scotty, can you stand there? So, what's this man's name?
Alan.
Alan. Hello, Alan again. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Alan, and Alan lives here. We're going to talk to Alan in a minute. Here is the mic. You stay where you are, cameraman. Can I sit there, please?
Yep.
So this is the mighty Pebs. This is Pebbles. Pebbles is an amazing lady. She contacted me on Facebook and she said, Danny, my landlord won't do the work my house needs doing, and he's been warned. And I am freezing and I can't take this anymore, am I right?
Yeah.
So I said to you that I'm going to give it a few days, then I'm going to come back and make this film. We're not going to mention the landlord's name yet, but if he doesn't do the work after seeing this film, then we might be forced to release it. But for now, shh, we're just going to show you how bad this property is and how unfair it is for you. You've got to tell me and my fans how bad this is, and then we can get together and get you the help you need. Okay. How about that?
Yeah. And
that is how we're going to do it. You're a beautiful person, and I know that for certain. So, would you like to tell us what your situation is without mentioning names, and can you tell us how long it's been going on for, as quickly and sharp as possible? Thank you, Pebbles. Over to you.
Right, it's been trying to do, it's been supposed to be doing the work for 1.5 years now. Right, we didn't have no heating. I had to put my own heating in.
No, I'm just saying, that's disgusting. No heating is disgusting. Yeah. Everyone deserves heat, don't they?
Yeah.
I was just saying, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Right, I'm disabled.
Yep.
I've got heart failure. I've got MS.
You certainly need heat.
I've just got cancer now. But I've got
She's got cancer. She's got cancer. She's got all these diseases, and she's got a house with no heat. It's disgusting. It's not right, is it?
No. Right, and when it rains, because there's a hole in the roof, we get wet, we get soaking wet. We can't open the window very much, because all the frames, be careful because it might fall out.
I won't open it, I'll just look in.
All the frames loose.
Right, all the frames coming.
Well, that's actually loose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can feel it move?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you open the window too wide, it
will fall out.
That's disgusting.
We can't open it because it'll fall out.
They can't even open the window.
There's damp everywhere.
Show us the damp.
Mould.
He says that's through smoking.
Damp.
He says that's through smoking.
So that's all the damp?
Oh no,
the windows.
It's all round there as well.
When we finish your interview, I want you to show me all the stuff. I'm just showing what we can see in this room.
Yeah.
I want you to show me around the house all of the shit that's wrong, and then he will be forced to do the work, or something else can happen. But it's not right, Pebbles. Keep telling me more.
Yeah. It's a lot actually. I can't have a shower. Right, it's because when you use the tap on the sink, right, it comes up and it's all the wee and
disgusting.
yeah, it's all black comes up.
So it hasn't got no suction. There's a blockage somewhere.
No, it's his plumbing.
Right, well,
it's the plumbing.
Well,
he's admitted it's his plumbing.
He's admitted it's his plumbing.
Yeah.
So when's he going to come and rectify all this?
He said he ain't until I pay the top up. Because I'm in a bit of arrears now.
Okay, but
I've got told to stop it.
You're still entitled to human rights to live properly, aren't you?
Yeah. Right, they said the mental environmental health said that we can't have the cooker, right?
The
Because
cooker
the
we
switch
got
is in the wrong
is no
place.
good. It's no
That's
good.
on fire
We can
hazard.
only use one ring on it.
That's disgusting.
And
Right.
the oven.
I've had a robbery because all you do, right, if you don't put it on
Deadlock.
double lock,
Yep.
right, you just push it and it opens.
Someone's robbed you.
Yeah, she lost her phone and everything.
I've lost my phone,
You
my
could go-
laptop, everything.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this woman is living in poverty when she's not, because her landlord's making her live like this, and she's even had her house robbed because she can't lock the door. They've nicked her phone, her money. What else they nick?
Right, my laptop, my TV.
Poor woman. This woman has had it hard. Alan, can you tell us some more what's going on?
Well, yeah, we can't get a new cooker
Right.
because the switch for the cooker
Yes.
is in the wrong place.
Okay.
We've asked. I phoned him up when
And
they
it
told
don't
us.
work.
You're right.
I ordered a new cooker from Bright House. They
Disgusting.
can't put it in. They said we can't put it in because the switch is in the wrong place. So they took it away. So we're still stuck with the old cooker.
So you need to get the work done. Have you not thought about moving out instead rather than staying here?
Right,
We are
that's what the police want us to do,
Right.
right? Yeah, environmental health have been round 3 times, right, and they still won't do it.
Okay, so we're going to make this video now
They
to
even
show
want
you
it stuck in
what
the
poor
bin
Peps
and
is having to live like. And I am hoping that one of you can share this video and help me get Pebbles and Alan the justice that they deserve. Because no one in modern times deserves to be living with damp, windows that fall out, no cooker, no heating, and getting robbed because they can't shut the door. This is a very horrible story. This is like a nightmare. And I need your help to make people aware of how Pebbles is having to live, and Alan, because they are good people. And that's why they contacted me. And I will help all people. But these good people deserve a voice. So I am the voice of Jaywick. I am your voice, Pebbles. This video will do the rounds. And I'm hoping in a couple of days, your landlord, you make sure your landlord is pointing towards this video. Show him it and say to him, if he doesn't do anything, then the next video we make, we might even mention his name.
Right, okay.
Is that a deal?
That's
Right.
a deal.
we have.
Thank you.
we
Is that a
have-
deal?
Yeah, that's a deal.
Okay.
Yeah, we have got heating here, but we wouldn't have any unless Pebs had put in for a grant. For the
So
heating.
what, you had to put a grant in,
Yeah.
Through the DWP.
and you brought your own heating?
Yep.
So ladies and gentlemen, they had to get a grant to buy their own heating. And that ain't the problem. They've still got damp, they've still got windows falling out, they still haven't got a cooker, and they've still got, how many things you need doing? 16?
About 16.
Yeah, the roof needs
Right, the
fixing.
environmental health wants to knock it down and rebuild it. That's how bad it is.
The environmental
Really?
health wants to knock this down and rebuild it.
That's
How about
bad
that?
it is.
And Pebbles lives in here with her animals and Alan. And how does it make you feel on a daily note? How do you feel about this?
Depressed.
It makes you depressed. And so if you had all these things rectified, you wouldn't be so depressed.
No.
Poor girl. Oh.
I don't want to cry.
No, don't cry. Don't cry. You're a good soul.
It's not good because we've both got ill health. Pebs has got COPD.
Don't cry. We're going to rectify
all the-
this. And I'm making
and all
this
the rest
video
of,
to get you better. I
Well,
promise.
It was that damp last January before we had the heating put in.
Yep.
I got taken in the hospital and had 3 heart
What,
attacks.
through this? You've had 3 heart attacks because
Yeah.
of this?
On the one night.
Can you tell us about that night?
Well, what I can remember of it, I was sat here not feeling very well because I got COPD
Okay.
and my breathing's not good. My breathing went haywire.
Yep.
The next thing I know, I'm laid on the floor in the bedroom and there's an ambulance guy over me. They rushed me up the hospital. I had 3 heart attacks in one night. The last one, I had to call Pebs in because I didn't think I was going to make it.
Well, so this is all from the stress of being in
This
this
is all
house.
from the stress of being
So
here.
you could have died of being
cold,
here.
With,
So you've been robbed, you nearly died.
Yeah, with COPD, you can't be too cold.
This
you
shouldn't be
can't
happening
too
in our
hot.
times.
No, it shouldn't.
All from this house.
Yeah, all from this
So
house.
we really need to get this fixed.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you believe this? Sorry, Alan, keep speaking. I'm just disgusted by this.
See, with COPD, you can't be too hot, you can't be too cold. It's got to
Okay.
be just right.
Okay.
Otherwise, your breathing goes. If I hadn't have had them attacks,
Yes.
I wouldn't know I had heart failure. I'm now waiting to have open heart surgery
It's disgusting.
to have the valves fixed, and it's
No.
all through living here.
Right, well,
But I can't not live here because I'm Pebs' carer.
Alan, you're a lovely man, and so is Pebbles, and I think you're both genuine people. I don't need to make any more video today because we're going to come back and get more stories from you if this work doesn't get done in 2 days. So I want you to give my card to the landlord.
Do you want to see the things that need to be done?
Come on then. Let's go and see some things that need to be done.
Back door, front door.
Right. The switch
Yep.
that I
Sorry.
wrote about for the cooker should not be above the cooker, because if there's a fire, you have to reach to turn it off.
Yep.
I phoned him up today, they come to put a new cooker in and told us. He said, no, it's down to you to get it moved. We can't afford hundreds of pounds to get it moved.
No. Well, give him. This is my card. Give your landlord my card, and tell him that I made a film there, and tell him to do the work, or I'll make another film.
Right now, it's
All right.
into the bathroom.
Sorry.
All right.
How are you?
Good.
Come through. Cameraman.
Hang on, let's put the plug in. Put a bit of water in there.
Bit of water, yep.
When you empty it, it comes up there.
Right, let's see. So when you empty this water, it comes up there.
There you go. And here,
That is disgusting.
Plumbing. It's unsafe for Peps to come in here. Okay, she's got a seat and a grab rail because she's disabled, but it's unsafe because there's no room. And that look, this ain't safe. It's all falling apart. All the tiles come off it.
Unbelievable.
We had to have a new heater put in here because that one's illegal because it's got a light round the rim.
Yep. So you had to put a new heater in. And where are the other heaters you got, Alan?
Got
There's
one in
one
there.
there.
big
Got one here.
Yeah, there's one in that room. There's one in this room, back room, but you can't get in there because it's all packed up with our stuff.
Yep.
There's one in that room, but
Yep.
somebody's in there.
No,
And-
he's out.
And there's one in the front room and one in the bedroom.
Right. Pebbles, do you want to come and sit on film quickly? Let's just get Pebbles in here quick. If Pebbles can come in here with us, please. And
if
we're
I
going to end this
can.
film in this room. Yeah, come in for a second. Sorry about this. So, if we can all look
When
at
I
the
go
camera.
toilet, I can't because I smack my head on there. How small it is.
As the further we go through this house, the more problems we are coming across. And this is not right in our lifetime, in 2018, for people to be living in this situation. Now, I'm making these films to make people aware of how people are living. And we're not going to do no action yet. We're just making you, the viewer, aware of what is happening here in Jaywick. Pebbles and Alan have gave me permission to film because they want the situation to end. Alan's had heart attacks. Pebbles has had heart attacks. Their house has been broken into. They're living like this. It's not fair. We want to end to this. So in the next few days, we're going to make another film and tell you where we're at and what we can do. And if any of you people watching this film have got any ideas, can you please write a message on the video and tell Pebbles and Alan what we can do to make this situation better. What do you think needs to be done to make this situation better?
Move out.
You want to move out?
Yeah.
You don't want to stay here no more?
No.
I've got so many people.
Don't cry, you okay? So, what do you need to move out? What do you need?
Somewhere to go.
Somewhere to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you know anywhere that Pebbles and Alan can move to? Because they want to move out this house. And this video is now, they're fed up with waiting for the work to be done, ain't you?
He's charging us £650 a month for this place.
£650 a month for this.
And it's just, nothing's getting done.
Disgusting. £650 a month for this house. That is not fair. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please help me find a home for Pebbles and Alan? And we're going to come back here in a couple of days, make another video to see how you're getting on. And I'm going to tell you the good news if someone can help rehouse you. How about that?
Yeah, thank you.
Mwah.
Thank you.
Mwah. Alan, I will try my hardest.
Thank you.
You're a good man, you're a good woman. And we're going to use our connection to see if we can sort this out. Scotty, 1, 2, 3, shine on everybody. We love you.